Hey, what's up guys? It's Praveen here. Let's check out the top 10 facts of the day. Number 10. Did 5G cause the coronavirus COVID-19? No, the US Federal Emergency Management Agency and Federal Communications Commission stated very clearly that 5G technology does not cause coronavirus. In early January, there were several websites posting about the 5G high-frequency radio waves weakening the human's immune system and causing the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak to occur in Wuhan. There have also been claims that the 5G high-frequency millimeter waves helped mutate the SARS virus into COVID-19. Wuhan was one of the first places in China to roll out 5G. However, other large Chinese cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou also had the same technology rolled out at the same time as the coronavirus outbreak occurred. Number 9. Are 5G towers danger to our health? There are several studies that suggest prolonged exposure to radio frequency electromagnetic fields could increase the risk of cells to be damaged, a possible cause of cancer. However, the findings of these studies are not unique to 5G but also applicable for 4G, 3G, and other forms of wireless communications like the Wi-Fi in our home. In 2011, the World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer published a paper indicating the risk of public. In November 2019, the National Toxicology Program published a study of radio frequency exposure in rats concluded that exposure to RFR caused decreased body weights of pregnant rats during gestation and also lowered the birth weights in their offsprings. However, a few weeks after birth, body weights returned to normal and were similar to non-exposed rats. In general, RFR exposed male rats lived longer than non-exposed rats. Number 8. Experts believe 5G is more than a speed boost. It's being referred to as the foundational tech that will rev up the adoption of technologies like virtual and augmented realities. It doesn't end at that. This will most likely have an impact on tech domains like artificial intelligence and machine learning and lead to widespread adoptions of technologies like self-driving cars and smart homes, as well as telehealth services like remote surgery. Number 7. In what way is 5G safe? According to the Federal Communications Commission, regarding the safety threshold to approve, some health and safety interest groups have interpreted certain reports to suggest that wireless device use may be linked to cancer or other illness. However, at this time, there is no basis on which to establish a different safety threshold than our current requirements. If you ever held a portable radio or boombox close to you, you receive far more radiation of similar frequencies than you do from a 5G device that sits in your pocket. Number 6. Is 5G really insanely fast? It's obvious that 5G is amazingly fast, but it is important to understand exactly how much faster 5G is as compared to the most popular 4G LTE. Honestly speaking, 5G will not be extremely faster than our regular 4G LTE connections. However, it will be significantly faster than the speed provided by our broadband connections at home. Number 5. 5G is not going to be cheap. Yes, with all that speed, we can expect 5G to be quite costly at least for a couple of years. Sprint committed to launching 5G mobile services in the first half of 2019 at somewhat higher prices. He expects to increase the data plans for 5G by as much as $20 to $30. Number 4. Business revolution. As Edward Martin emphasized, technology is influencing business as well as the configuration of companies. Therefore, the 5G network is expected to have a big impact on digital services and how these services are configured and provided. Moreover, as mentioned earlier, the 5G network will facilitate the use and evolution of technologies such as big data, artificial intelligence, robotics, and the Internet of Things a great deal. As a result, we will see exponential growth in these fields. Number 3. The European Action Plan. The implementation of the 5G network is not as easy as it may seem. With this in mind, European Action Plan has been developed. Since 2016, this plan has been the roadmap used for the development of the technology across the continent. Agreed by the majority of European countries, the plan includes measures ranging from preliminary trials and studies into frequency bands right through to development of joint scenarios of optic fiber development and the confirmation of the viability of the standards for using 5G. Number 2. Smart Network. The 5G network differs from its predecessors in its capacity to adapt to the needs and configurations that privilege any time given. It is not a static network but rather dynamic and smart. Combining computing and telecommunications, it has the power to take the lead in tackling the great challenges of the modern world. Number 1. Multi-million-dollar industry. While it is no secret, we should remember that when we discuss mobile technology, we are talking about one of the industries with the fastest economic growth in the world. In short, 5G is set to generate around 113 billion euros a year, and it is expected to create over 2.3 million new jobs around the world. The development in infrastructure and technology, as well as all the new fields facilitated by the implementation of 5G, paves the way for a new multi-million-dollar industry that will lead the future.